Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lasham briefing for Tuesday, the 9th of July, 2024. I'm going to start this morning by running the animation on the jet stream. This is midnight last night, and I'm just going to let it run in 3-hour steps. And I think we've got enough time this morning just to watch it through for a couple of days. And you can see the jet stream is coming right down into sort of Portugal and Spain. When we have a look at the surface pressure charts in a minute or two, you'll see the frontal systems that are involved underneath the jets there. So that's already up to Thursday into Friday this week, and there's very little change there. Although we may get something out of Thursday and Friday. So if we move on to the surface pressure charts, this is lunchtime yesterday, and you can see the same kind of shape there with the frontal systems running all the way around the UK, from Greenland down to the Atlantic and up through Europe and into Scandinavia. So if we run this through from lunchtime yesterday, you can see the warm fronts there that brought us yesterday's sort of light drizzle in the afternoon have moved north. The low pressure is now moving into the Irish Sea, and this is lunchtime today with a cold front somewhere out near Bristol moving west to east across the area, and that's bringing a lot of low cloud and some precipitation with it. Run it through another 12 hours and 24 hours. And you can see we've still got an inclusion over the country tomorrow, but into Thursday, we're starting to get into what looks like a bit of a call, but probably isn't. But there's certainly the frontal systems are moving away, so we may get something out of something better out of Thursday. Spot winds then to the northwest 190 20 knots, to the south 190 30 knots, 1,000 feet. And if we have a look at the satellite picture, you can see all this sort of cloud mass associated with those fronts moving basically north across our area, but the actual cold front itself is moving west to east there. So the rain associated with those systems, you can see there's quite a large band of rain. If I move that a bit so further south, you can see that there's a lot of rain coming out of the Bay of Biscay across the sort of northwestern corner of France and across the Channel and into the UK. We're possibly on the edge of it for a bit here today, but we may well see a fair bit of it. It's not going to take much for that to drift over the top of us and stop us from flying. And looking at the forecast rain, if we run that forwards, you can see there is a gap there most of the morning, but then there's quite a sort of sizable block of rain coming through mid-afternoon, and then into the evening there's a fair bit more coming our way. So the local forecast is showing rain initially, and again in the afternoon. Temperatures today about 17 at best, and winds south-southwesterly about 12 knots. Gusting up close to 20 miles an hour. So not a major issue there with the winds, but the rain might stop play at times. GFS are showing a temperature of 17 and a dew point of 16. And if we have a look at the local weather now, this was about 10 minutes ago, we got 17 and 15 measured here at Lasham. The camera looking west is showing lots of low cloud drifting from the south towards the north. And if we have a look at Odium, it's quite an extensive TAF this morning. Extensive TAFs are never good. So if we just have a quick run through that and try and pick out the salient points, 160, 10 knots, greater than 10K visibility, broken at 2,000 feet, and then comes all the temporalities, broken at 1,000 feet, 3,000 feet light drizzle, 6 kilometers and light showers and rain. So you can see that's it's quite extensive. And when we have a look at Farnborough, it's something quite similar. It's quite a large TAF this morning. Again, 1507 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 2,000 feet, and then becoming earlier on 210, 10 knots, 6 kilometers in rain, and then temporarily broken at 700 feet with a 30% chance that in the afternoon, 94 kilometers in heavy showers and rain. So not surprisingly, SkySight is showing a potential flight distance of virtually nothing today across most of the UK. It'd be a long tour to get to the northwest of Scotland, that's for sure. So I've elected, rather than show the local forecast here, just to show what SkySight are showing on the rain. We'll just run that through hour by hour. And you can see that SkySight thinks it's going to be raining most of the day in this area. That's us through to mid-afternoon now and in towards early evening. And if we look at Top Meteo, very, very similar picture on Top Meteo. And again, they're looking at the significant weather on Top Meteo and running that through from 9 o'clock hour on hour. You can see down our way, down Lasham, there's a fair bit of rain coming through as well. So Top Meteo and SkySight kind of agreeing today. Moving on to NOTAMs then, as we're probably going to be doing local flying if we do go out. Barton Stacey, which is number 32 there, is the only one I'm going to mention. Everything else I think is going to be relevant to worry about today. So let's move on to the airfield briefing. If we do go out today, we'll be dealing with this kind of weather. This is Odium cross section for today. And you can see that cloud bases are quite low. And this is Odium, remember. We're a little bit higher than Odium here. So we do get some of this really low cloud base. We won't be launching into that. But we'll go out and we'll have a look. We'll do that after briefing, but let's not rush out. Let's sit and discuss it in the club room before we actually get the kit out. The instructor slots today, this is what's shown on the website. There's lots of blue booking signs there, understandably with the weather forecast, which basically means we've got 2 K21s on booked instructor flying, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. There's a K21 on the casual list and a K21 on the 5-day course with a K13 available. Basically, all the single-seaters are available, and the Geodiscus and SH8s are booked on the bronze to silver course. Simulator is available as per normal, and you might like to make use of that today, given the weather forecast you've just seen. There's 2 movements planned for today. I've not had absolute confirmation yet of those departures, but one at 10 o'clock local and one at 12:30 local. I'll keep an eye out for those and make sure that we're not on the runway at those times. So we'll set up on 16 today. It's moderate southerly winds all day. The low that's out over the Irish Sea with the approaching cold front was going to give us a low cloud and rain, as you've seen from the forecast. So here's the pictorial representation. Launch point vehicle out on 16 on the hard, winching to the east of the grass, aero towing, if any, off the grass to the west. And that's pretty much it for the day. Bear in mind that your circuits need to be reasonably close in on the downwind side of the airfield today. And remember, there's lots of cuddle over on the trees just out by the avenue there. So land well into the field. That's pretty much it for today. I hope we do fly, and I hope you all have some fun out there. It'll probably just be circuit bashing, but all the same, it's a requirement for gliding. So have a good day out there, keep it safe, and have lots of fun. Thanks very much. Bye.